Dishes, never ending dishes.
Growing up in Brazilian beach town Guarujá, a 1-hour drive from the bustling streets of São Paulo, a young Victor Bernardo spent his days surfing and his nights at school. In 2021, after traveling the globe for a decade, competing on the Surfing World Qualifying Series, Victor relocated to California, where he lives with his wife and 2 cats. While his days of competition and a quiver full of white surfboards are no longer, Victor remains as passionate and interested in surfing as when he first jumped on a surfboard at 4 years old.
Yeah. So they say the secret is to strain the egg. Popeye gives you muscles. Eat your spinach, kids. Back in Brazil, my breakfast, I would mostly skip it, but since here is so cold, I don't go surfing as early. Sometimes I do, don't get me wrong. I don't drink coffee. I just take it slow and take my time every morning. But once I see the waves cranking, I wake up just like someone drinking a lot of coffee. I don't know. Do I have a favorite board? I might have a favorite board. One of them is called Bom Dia, which is good morning, and it starts with a good breakfast.
That one I'll eat. That's mine.
This one has Johnny's name on it.
I saw him in a picture on Instagram one day. Victor was like sitting in the center of the photo, and I saw the photo, and I was like, dang, who's that? I sent him a picture of myself while I was skating, and I was like, hey, you seem really cool, like we should hang out. And he's like, oh, I'm from Brazil, I live in Brazil. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna meet you. And he's like, no, like I have a 16-hour layover at LAX in like 2 weeks on my way to Australia. You should pick me up and we'll spend the day together. He wanted me to be his girlfriend that day. And he's all, no, I have to compete. I don't want the stress of that. Just tell me now. And then I was like, okay. And then, yeah, now it's been 9 years.
You're good at lying, babe.
No, I'm not.
This is part of my quiver. I sleep right next to them. If Johnny wasn't here, they would be all on my bed. I'm gonna go with this one today. It's a new thing we're working with. So I like the tail, the way it goes down. Like that. It's a sick board. This one I waxed up with base coat, but I still haven't surfed it. So let's take it out and see how it goes. This board feels really good. Gotta take the cat for a walk first, you know? He's mad right now. My morning routine. It's pumping, dude. Right now we are like a mile down the road from my little apartment at Oceanside, and the waves are really, really fun. Super clean, not that many people out. This wax smells so good. Only the best in the business. Full wax, baby. That was so sick. just kept getting better. I'm probably the best ocean starter I've ever seen. It's like as good as it gets. It's on. So good lunch.
Oh, babe, you're burning garlic.
I got distracted. Every time some of my friends come from Brazil, I ask them to bring a special seasoning that my mom uses. Rice, beans on top, veggies.
This is what fuels the turns.
Telling you guys, through a lot of spray, you gotta get married and a wife that cooks really good. This is what keeps me going. So this is the album shop. To me, it's just incredible to walk in here and see all these boards. I tend to grab them all. If you point out a board and ask about it, I'll be like, yeah, I know that board. I've grabbed it a few times. This is what I do. I team up with Hunter on my daily, packing up boards and selling boards, right?
Nah, just a distraction.
Ah, come on, come on.
Dude.
Oh, it's a disaster. That never happened. Cut it. This never happens. Make sure you put that in there.
So yeah, so this board he rode today, I shaped for him like 2 months ago, and it's been sitting like with the stack of other boards, and I've asked you like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, you ridden the work twin yet?
But I'll tell you what, I think today was as good as it gets for that board.
Oh yeah, perfect testing day, huh?
It was like punchy and like wedgy and not soft wave, you know. I was waiting for like a proper day. Looking at it, I thought I was surfing on a shortboard, like back on the QS shortboard. No way. I love how narrow the tail is on this.
It's good, like when people see Victor out surfing, they see him riding lots of different equipment. Like most pro surfers ride like their shortboard. Like one day you're on like a 5.7 quad, next day you're on a 20, next day you're borrowing my 6.2, one day, you know what I mean? So it's good for regular people to see someone who can surf really well ride like all this variety of equipment and like ride the right board for the day.
It was my very first sash on it, but I had rode this one and I kind of knew how the board was. So every wave I caught, I was kind of like getting to know the board a little better. Made a couple pretty fun waves today. Good seeing you.
Yep.
Those,
Take it easy. Let's go surf tomorrow.
That's looking good, as usual. I can't wait to ride it. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Have a good one.